Anyway, our next comedian. How many people know Michael Jackson? Yeah, how many people know Michael Jackson? How many people are Michael Jackson students? Oh, none of them. Oh, you work with Michael Jackson. You're all Michael Jackson's lovers. What? There are 12 people here with Michael Jackson. I don't know who you are. But anyway, you're very welcome. So he's only performed a couple times here at the Comedy Store. Very funny guy all the way. Where are you from? Michael? New York? You're from Brooklyn, right? How can I forget that? I'm also from Brooklyn. We are both from Brooklyn. And we're both named Michael.
Uh-oh. You're his man.
Huh? Too weird. Let's have a big round of applause for Mr. Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson, ladies and gentlemen.
So here we are, Tokyo Comedy Store. Comedy Store? Tokyo Comedy. What is it called?
Tokyo Comedy Store.
Tokyo Comedy Store. Thursday night, Roppongi. Not a very popular place for brothers, I noticed. I'm kind of feeling like the only chip in the cookie, folks. You know what I'm saying up here? Definitely not a Chips Ahoy. Maybe the only piece of natto in the bowl of rice. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, my name is Michael Jackson, Mike Jackson. Who's happy to find out my name and ask me a lot of stupid questions. Stupidest question I get: did your parents name you after him? Yeah. I'm 41, he's 43. I'm sure when I was born, my parents were sitting there going, what are we gonna name this kid? Well, there is this 2-year-old out in Indiana. Let's give her some that name. Remember growing up back in high school, teachers would call your names, teach alphabetically. They call it Michael Jackson. Everybody would look. That's not Michael Jackson. He's ugly. It's okay, you guys can laugh at that. It's okay. It's all right. The statistics show that ugly men get beautiful women.
Really?
Yes. Really? Yes.
I didn't know that.
And Japan is killing that statistic, right? How many times have you seen a beautiful Japanese woman with an ugly gaijin? Oh, sorry, are the ugly gaijin here have beautiful Japanese women? I apologize. But the real Michael Jackson, I am the real Michael Jackson. The other Michael Jackson is now suing Sony Music for racial discrimination. Which race? I mean, Michael Jackson is the epitome of the American dream. Because where else in America but can a poor black boy grow up to be a rich white woman?
Yeah.
That is the epitome of the American dream. But, matter of fact, when I was a kid growing up, I used to pretend we were Michael Jackson and Jackson 5, put on the afro wigs, perform for my parents. And when I was about 7 years old, Michael had this song that's called Ben. You guys know this song? It's like a love song to a rat, right? And Michael was like into this, like, Ben, the two of us need look no more. Singing to the little black furry rat, folks. But when you're 4 or 7 years old, you don't know the words of the song. So you and my brothers and sisters were sitting there singing, can your mother works in the Kmart store? Mom didn't like that song. Couldn't figure out why. But you know, kids are not the only ones to change words of songs, right? Because back in the 50s, they had to change words of certain songs because if they had released the songs the way they were originally written, a lot of people would have gotten into trouble. One of the songs they changed, put your legs on my shoulders. I'm pretty sure that would have been the next verse. I was positive that would have been the next verse. But the song they changed, My boyfriend is black and there's gonna be trouble. Boyfriend's black. Now, from personal experience, folks, my boyfriend is black, but it's a special thing. I'm kidding, he's blonde. But anyway, no, I'm heterosexual. Recently got married. That is the correct response. And I'm married to a beautiful Japanese woman, so the theory I floated earlier is true. And my wife and I, we got married on December 7th, 2001. This date mean anything anybody in here? Other than the guys? December 7th, Pearl Harbor Day. We got married on Pearl Harbor Day. That was pretty cool. But how hard is it to get married in Japan? I mean, you sign a piece of paper, you go down to the place, you put it in, and you're married. It's harder to get a driver's license in Japan than it is to get married in Japan, right? It's very... No, it's not. How hard is it to get a driver's license? I haven't tried that yet. Is it more than signing the paper and showing up? But I tell my friends, all the people like my non-Japanese friends, be careful. Because, you know, these girls, you get a girlfriend and she wants to get married, she just brings you this paper, oh, it's for a new cell phone, honey, just sign this. You think you're getting a new cell phone and you get Docomo, you know what I'm saying? So be careful. Be very careful. But me and my wife now, we're starting to talk about, you know, children. We're gonna have children. And I'm from Brooklyn. We got Brooklyn people? Okay, I gotta ride home. No, it's cool. Don't leave without me, man. Don't leave. I need that. My wife's from Japan. So we're gonna have these kids, and you know, maybe they grow up and they have this Brooklyn accent as they're speaking Japanese. You know, like, yo, sumimasen. Kyodai you got a problem. But I was thinking about how these mixtures of languages, mixtures of cultures is going on. And I have a lot of friends that are Southern people. There's one of them here tonight, a guy from Texas. Right, John? That is the correct response if you're from Texas. Just go, woo! And, you know, now imagine a mixture child between a Texan and a Japanese. Now they have this Japanese with a Southern accent. Konnichiwa, y'all. O genki desu ka? Genki da yo. Gotta have fun. All right, little audience participation now. I need some questions answered. So feel free to answer these questions for me. Where are the porno movie fans, X-rated movie fans? Raise your hands. Okay, one guy in the back with a furry palm. And I don't know how it is here because I don't watch the Japanese porno movies. But in America, you know, you go into the section and you see they take one word. They take every movie, change one word in the title, and it's a porno movie. They have like On Golden Blonde. The Sperminator 2. But I'm thinking, if I was a porno movie producer, I would do the entire Star Wars series. Right? Just imagine it. Bar Wars. A long time ago, in a galaxy far away, a great adventure took place on a bar stool. You know? And I would start the first, you know, they would go through the same kind of lineage, the same chronology, right? They had the third one. The third book was, you know, Bar Wars, just basically Star Wars, Bar Wars. The second one was what? Who knows the second movie that was put out? Return of the Jedi. My movie? Return of the Head Guy. Empire Strikes Back. The Empire Strikes Out. Sorry, the umpire strikes out. I blew that one. So to speak.
Oh, that's bad.
Episode 1, The Phantom Penis. Menace, penis, it kind of works. And now the latest one, Attack of the Bones. Be careful out there, folks. This is dangerous, this is scary stuff going on. Like I said before, language is interesting. I recently took an acting class And there was a Shakespearean acting class. So I'm going to do a little Shakespeare for you now, and please indulge me while I go through this.
Hey, what's up?
From fairest creatures we desire increase, that thereby beauty's rose might never die, but as the riper should by time decease. Does anybody know what that means? Anybody? I have no idea what that means. Like, Shakespeare's just too heavy. Shakespeare, you sit there and you read these old English and you go, what the hell is he talking about? But I tried to imagine if Shakespeare were alive today, had his hands in the arts, music, and culture of today, what kind of things would he do? Would he write children's books? Would Fun with Dick and Jane be Frivolity with King Richard and Lady Janice? Would The Cat in the Hat be the feline in the chapeau? Would he do movies or maybe TV shows? Would Laverne and Shirley be Much Ado About Squiggy? I can see a new movie by William Shakespeare, Rambo and Juliet. Rambo, Rambo, wherefore art thou? Rambo out in the bushes. Hark, where light on yon window breaks. It is Juliet, and she is the East. And the East is communist. Get her out of there. So how many people have seen improv comedy before? How many people have seen improv comedy before? Improv, clap your hands. How many people have done improv comedy before? It's the same people clapping. I want to do a little bit of improv in my act tonight. So I'm going to need a volunteer from the audience to come up on stage. And all this person has to do is read. English, read. Just read something in English. Someone, I need a volunteer. Anybody here in the front row, perhaps very close, it's very easy to get. Come please. Yes. We have a volunteer. Give her a hand. This is Mitchko. Give Mitchko a hand, folks. Okay, now. Okay, now somebody pick out one of these envelopes. Just pick out one. Russell. The same table. Okay, that's good. Throw the other ones away. Just read. No, just read. No, just read. Read dake. So, okay, what we have here is a play called Comic Turns by author Wayne Anthony. Now, what I want you to do, Mitchko, you're just going to read line for line from the play. So each person's part, just read the line. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to improvise my responses. Okay? So what I need a couple more things from the audience before we get started. So just, get a little comfortable with the material. I need an opening line of dialogue, something to start off the scene. Just give me something to start off the scene with. I feel like I'm looking at an oil painting out here, folks. Come on, talk.
I have a skirt like that.
I have a skirt like that. Thank you. That's a very good line to start the scene on. And now something to end the scene with. It's from someone on this side of the room. Don't think too hard. Just first thing comes in your head.
You find yourself naked.
Oh, it's amazing what you threw your voice over that side of the room. Okay, so you ready? Yes. All right, so wait for me to, I'm going to start and then you start reading, okay? Just line for line down the page. So, wait a minute. Okay. Is it working? Okay, it's working. All right, so we're going to start now.
Chantel, not again. Cliff, you're terrible or mine.
I have a skirt like that.
Don't you know them yet? I reckon I know them by now.
I like it too. I know them, you mean Bob and Steve, they came over the other day and were hanging out with us, right?
Yeah, you're right. And I say hello, people. Hello, folks, into Folksky. You fixed her, okay?
Yeah, I'll fix it if that's what you want me to do, but I thought we were going to talk about the skirt a little bit more, you know what I'm saying?
Sounds of baby's cry changing to happy, gurgling noises.
Are you reading the stage directions too, Mitch? Go.
Is that?
Just the dialogue. The dialogue is fine. Just the dialogue. Girl.
Next to
So.
this one.
So.
Oh well, I don't want to sit through all the beginnings, mate. Bits. mate. We've been there not often.
Oh.
I'll go with Naomi. I'll drive her.
Okay, well, you go with Naomi. Who am I going to go with?
Well, okay, we'll see you down there.
You see me down there?
Yeah.
Down there with
Down
Naomi.
there.
Okay,
Right.
down there with Naomi. We're going down there. Okay. We're going to see you later.
Oh, give me a hug. Give us.
Okay, hope we get naked later, okay? Thanks a lot. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Give Mitchko a hand, folks. That was very, very interesting. Very good, very good. I started talking about Shakespeare earlier, and I actually forgot one piece that I wanted to do tonight. The burning question in my mind, folks, that if Shakespeare were alive today, would he rap? I got a bald head and I talk kind of weird. You know, my name is Billy Shakespeare. Hamlet, Hamlet, what you see? Tell me now, is it to be or not to be? It must have been tough in the time I make that. The only thing worse, having a roommate named Seth. Before I go, I tell you what to do. You take your ladies home and tame her shrew. Peace out.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time.